So today you guys are going to need your notebook out and a piece of paper because we're going to take some notes on our subject today, this session. So who am I referring to when I say exceptional learners? Have you ever heard of an IEP, and what do you know about the special education program? So I want you guys to discuss with the tables for a few minutes, and then we're going to have a little class discussion about this as well. Okay, can I get you guys' attention really quick? I'm going to go over the bell word. Okay, so what did you guys say at the table about exceptional learners? Yes, I heard you guys talking about it a lot.
Okay, Casey, take it.
What? We said that it's most likely a class for those who are a little behind on their subjects.
Okay. Does anyone have something to add? Joey?
Elijah, please.
Karina?
They're like people that need exceptions to certain curriculum and stuff like that.
Okay. Joey, did you want to add to that, or you got it?
That's pretty much
That's
it.
pretty much it? Okay, yeah. So you guys were kind of right on the spot with it. Exceptional learners is basically just someone with like a gifted disability, someone that just needs extra help, or like will be internet. Like you can have an IEP, or you can be in a lower functioning class. You're just an exceptional learner because you need accommodation. What is an IEP, and have you guys ever heard of it? Kylie.
It's something that their person who's in charge of that student's case comes up with.
Yes, exactly. So, just to repeat what she said so everyone can hear it. She mentioned that an IEP is something that teachers all teachers and administration have a meeting about with a certain student to go over their educational performance, and they go over accommodations to what that student may need in a classroom during certain subjects. And so for our first assignment, kind of individually and also as a table, you guys are going to read this paragraph and then try to answer the questions. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do so, and then as a class we're going to answer the questions together. Are we reading that? Okay, did you guys get to the questions yet?
No.
Okay, we're just going to skip them for now then. So just to discuss how you guys felt while reading this paragraph, you guys didn't even get to the questions. Do you guys know why? Did you guys struggle while reading the paragraph?
The words weren't
On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult was it to read?
10.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, did you guys give up in the middle of reading it, or did you guys lighten up?
Yes.
Well, so that paragraph was an example of a student with either dyslexia, any kind of form of educational disability. When they are reading, they are struggling to read, and so that is what it looks like to them. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and now I want you to read this paragraph and try to answer those questions. Okay, can I get someone to tell me what question, the answer to question 1? Yes.
A lot.
Okay. Question 2.
Large ponds or streams.
And question 3?
Still underwater.
Okay. So what I can tell is that you guys understood this paragraph a lot better. What is something that you noticed while reading this paragraph compared to the other one?
The words were
You can comprehend it. What else? It was a bigger paragraph. Okay. Did you guys struggle with reading this paragraph compared to the other one?
No.
No. Okay.
We had more time.
What did you feel while reading this one compared to the other one? At ease? Not confused. So I wanted to show you the comparison with this paragraph and the other paragraph because, you can sit next to a student with an IEP or someone that struggles a lot with reading, and you won't even notice. And while you are reading perfectly fine, the student next to you could be struggling and not understanding anything. Okay, so qualifications for a child with special education services. We all know what an IEP is. This is the process that they have to go through. They have to have one qualifying disability. The disability has to affect the child's educational performance. and the child requires special instruction in order to progress in general education. So there could be students that are in special ed programs, they can be in special ed classes in the program, or they can also just be in a regular setting classroom with an IEP. It just differs between each of the students' requirements. Okay, so here are the categories of qualifying disabilities. Do you guys notice any of these disabilities or ever heard of any of them? Which ones have you guys heard of? Which one do you think is the most common in an educational environment? Speech, I heard that. Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to be taking notes on this. So this is going to be, one is going to be about autism. Make sure you guys are asking questions too if you guys don't understand. So autism is a developmental disability characterized by difficulty with social interaction and communication, which is often evident by the age of 3. The child has difficulty with change in requirements consistency. This means that with a child with autism, a teacher will more than likely keep them on a schedule. And if they are in a classroom with obviously not a schedule every single day, then that teacher would set aside that student as their own schedule, and they will put those accommodations for them. For example, in one of the SPED classes, Melanie has her own schedule, and she can rearrange it from whatever she is feeling like doing, just so they are not forced, they don't feel rushed. It is on their time, their schedule. And they do best for visual directions. Like me speaking to you right now, a child with autism wouldn't be able to stay along with what I'm saying. I would have to visually show him the pictures, him, her, and I would just have to visually show them what I'm doing and what I'm explaining. And they also may display giftedness in art, math, and music. Do you guys understand what that means? Yeah? Okay, so for your assignment today, we learned at least 3 of the categories of educational disabilities: autism, deafblindness, and deafness. So it's going to be a table project. I want one of you guys, well, obviously there's only 3, so you guys are going to have 2 the same or 3 the same, which is okay. I want you to pick one of these 3, and then on a piece of paper or one of the sticky notes that I have, I'll provide for you. You're going to put the disability, your name, table, number. You're going to put 3 characteristics that you learned, or if you need to search up more information, or you can ask me, I can tell you. And then you're going to put a picture of what it visually will look like in a classroom setting, or what a teacher will see from a student. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something that is kind of good to notice. And then as a future teachers, we have to be aware of these kind of students, and we have to be aware of what we can do to help them, because that is our job. So I want you to write 3 accommodations for that disability for that student. Okay? So you guys can start thinking of which one you want to do as a table, and I'm going to pass out the sticky notes. And if you guys need another sticky note, I can give you one as well.
Yeah, one of the 2.
So this group, I want you to post it to this group, and you guys are just going to kind of turn and look at each other. Don't like scream across the room when you can't hear, then you can get up, and just like present what you guys decided on to do. Just because not all the groups are this.
It may also make it hard to ask for help, which could make them frustrated. The teacher can help by paying attention, being active in their learning, being engaging, and giving them a learning schedule. And our picture is a teacher and a student, and she has their schedule, and she said, "Where's your next class? What are you going to learn?"
You can't